Hello, ninth graders, my lovely ninth graders, and welcome to your writing class for the second module of trimester number 3, 2020. I'm super proud of you. I have seen that a lot of you are really paying attention, really following the guidelines, really interested in learning. You know, one of the greatest joys that I experience as a teacher after 30 years as a teacher is when my students who were in my writing class when they were kids come back to me years later and show me books that they have written or send me links to articles that they have written. That fills me with a lot of joy because this might seem like a whole lot of da right now, but it's actually a process that's going to help you out a lot. Now, you might not want to become a writer. You don't know that yet, but you know what? You have a voice, and maybe one of these days there's something that you're going to want to say, and you're going to need to write it properly. So let's go over some of the things that you're going to need to remember for this writing class. First of all, pay attention to the guidelines that I have given you until now. The guidelines about writing titles, the guidelines about paragraphs, the guidelines about what a sentence really is. You need to pay attention to those. And please remember that if you have any doubts, any questions, or you have any trouble uploading your work to the platform, you can always send me an email to itmustbeenglish@gmail.com. I've said this before, itmustbeenglish@gmail.com. Don't stay at home, make up conspiracy theories, get all angry and sad, and think nobody loves you. Just send me an email. itmustbeenglish@gmail.com if you have any questions, any doubts, or you're having trouble uploading your work. So let me share my screen with you so we can get right into this. So first we're going to focus on what your work that you're going to hand in needs to look like. And in front of you, I have 2 paragraphs. There's the title written according to the guidelines. There's my first paragraph. My thesis statement is underlined. Please remember the thesis statement is always the last paragraph, the last sentence in the first paragraph. Then I have my second paragraph, and then I have my word count, okay? Each segment that I'm highlighting here is gonna be worth 5 points. You get 5 points for writing the title, 5 points for writing the first paragraph, 5 points for underlining your thesis statement, 5 points for writing the second paragraph, 5 points for giving me the word count. Now remember something else. Remember that I am not going to be paying a lot of attention to grammar and writing. So it's okay if you do the work yourself, okay? What I'm focusing on right now is for you to get the writing process. So if you make 100 gazillion grammar or spelling mistakes, that's not what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on these 5 aspects. Remember that when you write the title in English, you can either write everything capitalized or you can write the first letter of each word in higher case. And so this is your assignment. We are working on descriptive essays. A descriptive essay is one in which the writer makes a description of a person, place, thing, or event. And here are the 5 steps of your assignment. First one, and each one is worth 5 points. First one, write an introductory paragraph for an essay in which you will describe your bedroom. It doesn't have to be your real bedroom. It doesn't make a difference. We're not going for the verifiable details. I want to see the process, okay? So you describe your bedroom or any bedroom. Number 2, you're gonna underline the thesis statement in your first paragraph. You can underline or you can highlight. Remember, the thesis statement is always the last sentence in your first paragraph. Step 3, you're gonna write a second paragraph and you're gonna highlight 3 important parts of your bedroom. In that second paragraph, and maybe I shouldn't write highlight, let's write describe, because then somebody might literally highlight. In that second paragraph, you are going to describe 3 important parts of your bedroom. It can be your bed, the television, the fan, the floor, the door, the window, the curtain, the bookshelf. Find 3 and describe them in more detail. And all of that goes in the second paragraph. So you're gonna say, for instance, in my bedroom, I have a huge bookcase where I keep all my favorite books. I also have a king-size bed where I sleep peacefully at night. And there's a beautiful window with beautiful curtains that look out towards the backyard. That's it. That's gonna be all in your second paragraph. 3 parts of your bedroom, and give me just one sentence with adjectives describing more details about that aspect. Number 4, you're gonna write a creative title. The creative title is not my bedroom. Please, that's not creative. My bedroom, no. Come up with something like the place where I rest, or my mini spa at home, or my cave. You know, something creative, not my bedroom, no. And in number 5, you're gonna give the word count. And the word count has to include the title and the 2 paragraphs. So once again, the word that you're gonna send me needs to look like this. Give me your title. Give me your first paragraph. Underline the thesis statement. Give me the second paragraph. Give me the word count. Remember, in a paragraph, all the words go together. So as soon as you break, like I said last week, last module, as soon as you start breaking, that's not 2 paragraphs. So your work literally has to look like this. Even if it doesn't say this exactly, it needs to look like this. Title, paragraph 1 with thesis statement underlined, paragraph 2, word count. That's what I need from you. Remember, I am not focusing on the spelling and the grammar. Do not have somebody else do this work for you. Do it yourself. Because if somebody else is gonna do it, they need to watch the video. Because I'm going specifically for the guidelines that I have given you. Give me the title correctly written. Give me the first paragraph. Give me the thesis statement correctly underlined or highlighted. Give me the second paragraph. And the word count. The word count has to include the title and both paragraphs. Okay, so this is your assignment. It has 5 parts. Each part is worth 5 points. If you don't give me the title, that's 5 points less. If you forget to underline the thesis statement, that's 5 points less, okay? Even if you write a title, if it's not written correctly, it's still not, you're not getting the 5 points. So pay attention to all the details. And once again, if you have any trouble with the platform, if you have any questions or any doubts, send me an email. If this assignment has a deadline, then make sure you start working on it before so that it gives you time to send me an email. I'm probably not gonna answer immediately, but it's not gonna be 24 hours. It might take me a while because I have other stuff to do. So start working on it immediately. If questions come up, send me an email at itmustbeenglish@gmail.com. itmustbeenglish@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I'm super proud of you. You're doing a great job. It might sound confusing. Trust me, this information is gonna come in handy, really handy in the future. And you know what? You're brilliant. You got this. See you next time. Bye-bye.